Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well on this Sunday morning or whenever you view this. Greatly appreciate your time. And we have another one of our matchups here. And our Out of the Park Baseball 1978 One and Done Tournament, Round 1, as we continue to progress forward. And it's the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Oakland Athletics. The Dodgers were 95 and 67, would win the National League but lose to the Yankees in the World Series. The Oakland Athletics weren't so good, 69 and 93. Their dynasty run of the 70s, early to mid 70s, was all over as free agency and poor, GM decisions, lack of wanting to spend money, decimated the team. So win, you stay in. Lose, you take a snooze. Who will be the last team standing? We set up this tournament, if this is new to you, in Out of the Park 19. First time I've set up a tournament. And I just basically staggered American League, National League with the best teams, figuring that that's the way the seeding would go. It didn't exactly go that way, so you're going to see a little crazy seeding, but it's more like an open seeded tournament, so let's get to the lineups and play some baseball. For the Dodgers, leading off, playing second base, Davey Lopes. Batting second, the shortstop, Bill Russell. Batting third, Reggie Smith playing right field. The cleanup batter, Steve Garvey playing first base. Ron Say's batting fifth, and he's the third baseman. Batting sixth, Dusty Baker in left. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Rick Monday. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Lee Lacy. Batting ninth, doing the catching, Joe Ferguson. On the mound for the Dodgers, who actually are the visiting team, as it's open tournament seeding, Tommy John, 17 and 10 with a 3.30 earned run average. For the Oakland Athletics, looking for redemption for their 78 year. Another team using the term road to redemption like the Blue Jays. Mike Edwards leads off, and he is the second baseman. Former Red Sox Mario Guerrero bats second, playing short. The best player on the Oakland Athletics, Mitchell Page, bats third in left field. Cleanup hitter Rico Cardi, the designated hitter. Batting fifth, Dave Revering, first baseman. Batting sixth, the third baseman Taylor Duncan. Batting seventh, the right fielder Joe Wallace. Batting eighth, the center fielder Miguel De Leon. Batting ninth, doing the catching, Jim Essien. On the mound for the 1978 Oakland Athletics, Matt Keogh, 8 wins, 15 losses, 3.24 earned run average. And let's play ball. And we're in Oakland Coliseum. Let's make sure this is the view we want. Wide camera. There, we like that better. Alright, so Matt Keogh is on the mound. 9 out of 10 stamina. Hold runners at 5 out of 10. Overall quality of pitches, 5 out of 10. Movement excellent, 9 out of 10. Control average, 5 out of 10. And that will fluctuate possibly with right-handed and left-handed batters. Behind the plate, you have Jim Essien. Very good catching arm, 8 out of 10. Defense excellent, 9 out of 10. Duncan, poor at third, 4 out of 10. Guerrero, the same at short, 4 out of 10. And Mike Edwards, 4 out of 10 at second. Not a stellar right to left infield from second to third. Revering, above average, 6 out of 10 at first. Mitchell Page in left, average defense and range, 5 out of 10. Arm, very good, 8 out of 10. Miguel De Leon, same thing, average defense and range, 5 out of 10. Arm above range, 6 out of 10. Joe Wallace in right, 6 out of 10 defense and range, 8 out of 10 arm. As Tribes Fan has jumped in the chat, how are you? He says, good morning, Al. Good morning to you, my friend. Hope all is well. Davey Lopes to lead it off for the 1978 Dodgers. 278, 17 homers, 58 ribbies. Contact 7 out of 10, power 6 out of 10, eye 7 out of 10, right-handed normal hitter. 6 out of 10 for bunting for a hit. We're going to move our corners in to protect against the bunt. Essien sets the target. Here's the pitch to Davey Lopes. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it back to Keogh, who fires to Revering, 1 down. Good start for the Athletics. 1 out, Bill Russell steps at plate. Dodgers shortstop, 286, 3 homers, 46 ribbies. 7 out of 10 contact, 4 power, 2 out of 10, and he will chase against righties, 2 out of 10 eye. You have to be careful, though. Keogh's control is average. But we're going to try to see if we can get him to swing out of the zone. Here's the pitch to Russell. 3-0 count. And just as I was worried, we walked him on 4 straight pitches. So Russell's at first. 5 out of 10 speed, 6 out of 10 stealing ability. Revering holding him on. And here comes a very dangerous former Red Sox, Reggie Smith. Smith in 78, 295, 29 homers, 93 ribbies. Against right-handed pitching, 8 out of 10 contact, 9 out of 10 power, 7 out of 10 eye. Left-handed. He's a left-handed batter. I thought he was a switch hitter. Yes, he is. So he's batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Matt Keogh. A's will move to double play depth. Keogh throws over to first, and just getting back is Russell. And will pitch out of the hold. Here's the windup and the pitch to Reggie Smith. And that ball gets away from Essien on the wild pitch by Keogh. Double play no longer in order. We'll go back to a normal infield. So 1 out, Russell in scoring position. A duck out on the pond, as we like to say, for Reggie Smith. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch to Reggie. 3-0 count, and Keogh walks him. So 1 out, 2 on. And here comes the cleanup hitter, Steve Garvey. Garvey, 316, 21 homers, 113 ribbies. 9 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. But we definitely don't want him to try to chase, as Keogh is all over the place. In 78, Keogh struck out 108 but walked 85. Garvey, right-handed normal batter. A's move to double play depth. Here's the pitch to Garvey, full count, and he walked him. Bases are juiced with 1 out. And remember, this is a one-and-done tournament. A's start to get some milling in their bullpen. And here's Ron Save, a Penguin, 270, 23 homers, 84 ribbies, 6 out of 10 for contact and power, 7 out of 10 for eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Again, Oakland will move to double play depth, conceding the run. Actually, if they get a double play, they're out of the inning. There is 1 out. All the walks have scrambled my brain. Essien pounds the mitt. Sets a target, imploring Keogh to hit it. He kicks and fires to Say. 2-1 count. Say swings up the middle, and that's going to score 1. 1-0 Dodgers. Bases stay loaded on the 1-out single by Say, so the walks do come back to haunt Keogh and the Athletics. Dusty Baker steps to the plate. Left fielder, right-handed batter. 262, 11 homers, 66 ribbies, 6 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. Again, he is a right-handed pull hitter. A's will shift left in the infield and shift left in the outfield. Keogh rocks and fires. Baker swings at the first pitch, sends it out to center, and standing there making the catch and firing a wild throw back in. I think he just overshot the catcher, and he did. Another run scores on the throwing error by the center fielder for the A's, Miguel De Leon. Oh my God, I saw the way he threw it. I'm like, he's going to shot put that over the catcher. So he came up firing, but what a horrible throw by Miguel De Leon. And now it's 2-0. No RB. I don't think you get no RBI on that because he was not going, I don't think. Actually, let's check that out. So 2-0. Dodgers, second and third. Say very slow at second. Garvey's slightly faster at third. And here comes Rick Monday, who crushed the hearts of Montreal Expo fans in the early 80s when he hit the walk-off home run in Montreal in a playoff game to win the series. I want to say that was a strike year when they had expanded playoffs. So Monday, left-handed batter, 6 out of 10 contact, 8 out of 10 power, 7 out of 10 eye, 254 for the center fielder, 19 homers, 57 ribbies. He's a left-handed pull hitter. And we're going to go hard shift right. We dare Steve Garvey to attempt to steal home. And that's in the infield. The outfield's going to shift right. So 2 outs, 2 on, 2-0 Dodgers. Deuces wild. Here's the pitch to Rick Monday. 1-1 count. Monday swings, grounds it into the shift. Reverend races over the bag as he backhands it, and the first baseman gets the out. But the Dodgers score 2, and they lead the Athletics 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Athletics, Edwards, Guerrero, and Mitchell Page. On the mound for the Dodgers, Tommy John. Tommy John in 1978, 17-10, as I stated, with a 3.30 earned run average. Quality of pitches overall 5 out of 10, but he struggles against right-handed batters as it goes down to 4 out of 10. Movement 9 out of 10, control 8 out of 10. Again, will fluctuate between right-handed and left-handed batters possibly. Stamina 10 out of 10, holding runners 9 out of 10. Behind the plate, Joe Ferguson, not the former Buffalo Bills quarterback. 6 out of 10 arm, 7 out of 10 defense. At third base, the Penguin Ron Say, 7 out of 10 defense. Bill Russell, 7 out of 10 defense at short. And Davey Loeb, 7 out of 10 defense at second. Steve Garvey, 6 out of 10 defense at first. Dusty Baker, outstanding in left, 8 out of 10 defense and range, 10 out of 10 arm. Rick Monday, range not so good, below average, 4 out of 10. And his arm is average, 5 out of 10. You can run on Monday. Reggie Smith, an aging Reggie Smith, is in right, 6 out of 10 defense and range, 9 out of 10 arm. He still has the cannon for the arm. Yep, De Leon, ex-Indian. You are correct. So here's Mike Edwards. Edwards, 273, 1 homer, 23 ribbies, 7 out of 10 bunter for a hit. And we're going to try to drag a bunt here. Here's the pitch from John, and he pulls back. As they were surprised, he was trying to bunt. Third base moves in. So the third baseman, Ron Say, moves in. The count's no balls, 1 strike. Edwards awaits the Tommy John offering. Pitch homeward bound, 1-1 count. Edwards lashes that ball left center field on the run, making the catch is Baker. There's that outstanding defense by Dusty Baker, as Edwards thought he split the left and center fielder for a double, but Baker tracks it down quite easily. And here's Mario Guerrero, Athletics shortstop, 275, 3 homers, 38 ribbies, 5 out of 10 bunter, 7 out of 10 for sack bunting, 7 out of 10 contact, poor power and poor eye. John picks up the sign from Ferguson. Here's the pitch to Guerrero, 1-2 count, and Guerrero grounds to Davey Lopes for out number 2. So 2 outs, base is empty, and the best baseball player on this team, Mitchell Page, the left fielder. Mitchell Page, 7 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 for power and eye, 17 homers, 70 ribbies, and a 285 batting average, left-handed pull hitter. Dodgers infield and outfield play straightaway and normal though. Ferguson wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Page. Page swings at the first pitch, and he drives his ball deep to right center field. On the run, Rick Monday, and he makes the catch at the warning track. Mitchell Page just got under that one. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Athletics. Top of the second, 2-0 Dodgers. Due up for the 78 Dodgers, Lacey, Ferguson, and Lopes. Lee Lacey, 261, 13 homers, 40 ribbies, 5 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Matt Keogh, looking for a better top of the second than top of the first. Here's the pitch to Lacey. Lacey swings at the first pitch, sends it out to shallow left. Coming in, and making the catch is Mitchell Page. 1 down. Now bring up the catcher, the number 9 batter, Joe Ferguson. Ferguson, 224, 14 homers, 50 ribbies, 5 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 8 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Keogh toes the rubber, peers in at Essien. He deals to Ferguson. 1-0 count. Ferguson swings, grounds it to third base, and he is out. Nice backhanded play by Duncan at third for the Athletics. So 2 outs, no one on. Top of the order, Davey Lopes. He's 0 for 1 today. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. They're not going to play in for the bunt. Keogh kicks and fires to Lopes. 0-2 count. Lopes hits it hard to Reverend. Reverend races to the first base bag, steps on its side, retired. Much better. Much better. Top of the second inning for Matt Keogh and the Oakland Athletics. In the chat, we have LRM. Did I do that right? LMR. Dyslexia sucks. And, hi, Al. All this is so over my head. I suck at sports, but I love listening to the excitement. I'm stopping by to say hi and share. Well, thank you very much. Check out LMR. Great Game of Thrones fan. Max Cornelius in the chat, along with Tribes fan. Check out Max Cornelius. Wonderful Action PC baseball. And there, Johnny B. Crazy's there. How are you, my friend? Johnny B. Crazy, another big Game of Thrones fan. They come up with all these cool theories. I enjoy listening to them. And they remember, like, everything. That's incredible to me. I read the books. I like, remember stuff in summaries. But they're really good at it. And you got to check out Johnny B. Crazy. He has guests on. He does panels. And it's a lot of fun. Our good friend of the channel, Broke Black Man 94, is on there at times. Lots of fun stuff on Johnny B. Crazy. I believe Living My Rhapsody. Oh my god, I can't speak of the English today. She's on there too. She also, there's a lot of good Game of Thrones panels out there. You just got to check them out. If you go and you see, I'm trying to think, like Broke Black Man 94, if you go to his page, you can see who he subscribed. A lot of good Game of Thrones stuff out there. And Johnny B. Crazy and LMR are 2 wonderful YouTubers. Back to the ball game and another swig of coffee. All right, bottom of the second. Again, if you're unfamiliar with this term, I always play as the weaker teams, unless it's the Red Sox. I always play as the Red Sox. So I'm playing as the Athletics. And this is Out of the Park Baseball 19. Due up to face Tommy John, Rico Cardi, Dave Reverend, Tim Duncan. Rico Cardi always was a good hitter. 282, 99 ribbies, 31 homers. 7 out of 10 contact, 8 out of 10 power, 7 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Page and Cardi are the 2 most dangerous hitters in this anemic Athletic lineup. Here's the pitch from Tommy John to Cardi. Full count. Cardi swings a lumber, drives that to center field. Monday on his horse. He leaps and he makes the catch. Rick Monday robbing Rico Cardi of a possible home run as he went racing back to the wall, leaped, made the catch, bangs into the wall. That could have been gone, folks. But it's just a long, loud out. What a catch by Rick Monday. Not known for his defensive range, but he's been on his horse twice, robbing Mitchell Page in the bottom of the first, and now Rico Cardi in the bottom of the second, and that is worth a replay. Cardi crushes this ball to center, and you can see Monday leaping, boom, bangs into the wall, makes the catch. That might have been out of here, but instead it's an out. So 1 out, no one on. Here's Dave Revering, the first baseman, left-handed spray hitter. He batted .271, 16 homers, 46 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power. Poor eye, 3 out of 10. He will chase. Tommy John nods his head. Joe Ferguson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Reverend. Reverend swings at the first pitch. Bloops it. Shallow left center. On the run, Dusty Baker, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So 2 outs, base is empty. 2-0 Dodgers, bottom of the second. And here comes Taylor Duncan. 257, 2 homers, 37 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, poor power, 2 out of 10, and his eyes below average, so he will go fishing on occasions. Right-handed normal hitter. Dodgers play their infield-outfield straightaway in normal. Tommy John peers in at Ferguson. Ferguson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Duncan. Duncan, 2-1 count. Duncan rips that ball, left center field. Monday's not going to get to this one. He grabs some wall. Duncan digging for 2. Will he go for 3? He's going for 3. Here's the throw from the cutoff man. Won't be in time. A 2-out triple for Taylor Duncan. As Rick Monday could not track that one down, so a 2-out triple. Tying run comes to the plate, and the right fielder, Joe Wallace. Wallace, 249, 7 homers, 32 ribbies, average contact 5 out of 10, power below average 4 out of 10, his eye 6 out of 10. Wallace trying to knock in a run here. Taylor Duncan, not the most speedy runner at third, 2 out of 10. John rubs up the baseball, puts it back in his glove, back up on the bump, toes the rubber, peers in at Ferguson, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Wallace, 2-2 count. And he strikes him out inside corner. He paints it. Good job by Ferguson framing it. And Oakland strands Duncan at third. Top of the third, 2-0 Dodgers. As living my I can't say that word, rhapsody, I have to slow it down, says, awesome chat last night. Well, thank you. It was fun. We had some technical difficulties when Al Red Sox fan foobarred the Google Hangout. And unfortunately, Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware, we thought we could take him out of the chat and bring him back in the chat. It wouldn't let us. I got very aggravated at myself. And so Dog Sidious did a great job as I was trying to figure it out. And finally, what I've always been told by the IT people at work, when in doubt, reboot. And that's what we did. So we had two streams. So it was a lot of fun. And everyone who was there, I thank them very much. Oh, Tribesman says, Al, think of Bohemian Rhapsody. That's a good way of thinking of it, though, but I don't, there's certain words. I'm slightly dyslexic. And, there's certain things when I see them, I obviously, you flip things. So. Rhapsody says, Max Cornelius doing good, slept in, having lazy morning before, streaming later, joining in the chat with others. And who will you be joining? LMR. Alright. So. And Johnny, do you have any streams coming up? As my chair is stuck on the freaking rug. The rolly chair. Alright, so due up for the Dodgers, Russell, Smith, and Garvey. Bill Russell walked his first time up when Matt Keogh had some control issues. When he walked 3 in the first inning, which came back to haunt him, he gave up 2 runs. There was also that wonderful throwing error by Miguel De Leon. Here's the pitch to Russell. Right-handed spray hitter, 1-2 count. Hard ground ball. Reverend backhands at the first baseman, races the bag. 1 down. Nice play by Dave Reverend, the best infielder for the A's, as you can see, 6 out of 10. Green, good. Orange, not so good. Actually, poor. And if you get red, as they say, if you know firearms is the safety trigger. Red, you're dead. Red, you're dead. So, red is bad. Here's Reggie Smith. Reggie Smith walked his first time up. Tremendous power for the switch hitter. Batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Matt Keogh. Keogh takes a deep breath. He kicks and delivers to Smith. 2-2 count. Reggie goes down swinging. So there's 2 outs. As he blew the I can't say he blew the fastball by him. 88 miles per hour, but good movement. So 2 outs, no one on. Keogh has settled in after that horrific first inning. And he was lucky to get out of it with only 2 runs. And here comes Steve Garvey. Garvey, the cleanup hitter, he also walked. Or he had the sac fly. No official at bat. No RBI. He walked. Here's the pitch to Garvey. Garvey's jam. That's a pop-up. Essien throws his mask off, makes the catch. Side retired. To the thrill of the A's fans and Milt somewhere off in the YouTube world. Milt is a big Oakland Athletics fan. Bottom of the third, due up for the Athletics, DeLeone, Essien, and Edwards. Johnny B. Crazy in the chat says, LMR and myself will be streaming today about ancient astronauts, LOL. LMR says, we are having a stream with Johnny B. Crazy around 5:30 Central, so that would be 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, US of A. Johnny B. Crazy also says, also, Game of Thrones episode club starts Tuesday. Rewatch and analysis of every episode until the new season on Mackenzie L. Burns channel, all one word, MacKenzielBurns. And obviously you'll be able to see this in the chat later, so I'm not going to go lowercase, uppercase. Open invitation if you want to come on 1 week, good sir. Well, thank you very much. No, you guys are head and shoulders above me when it comes. I have theories. I always have like my crazy. I root for the, like in Star Wars, I admit it, I root for the Empire. I can't stand the good guys. I mean, I don't even think the good guys are good guys. How do we know they're good guys? They have better PR. I mean, some of the Empire people, they're jerks. I get that. I don't like them all either, but anyhow, here's DeLeone at the plate. Again, 229, 1 homer, 14 ribbies. Bottom of the third, 2-0. Dodgers. John deals to DeLeone. Ooh, 10 out of 10 bunter for a base hit. Third base in. We're going to try a drag bunt here. Here's the pitch. And DeLeone misses the bunt. Oh, my God. No balls, 1 strike. We're going to try it again. He's going to try to drag bunt again. And he misses again. 10 out of 10 bunter. My buttocks. 0-2 count in the hole. John kicks and fires, full count. And that's a good at-bat for Miguel DeLeone as he comes back from an 0-2 count to work a walk. And he is a very fast base runner. 10 out of 10 speed, 10 out of 10 stealing ability. Jim Essien, the catcher, comes up. 7 out of 10 for sacrifice bunt. 5 out of 10 for contact. Power poor, 2 out of 10. Great eye, 8 out of 10. Essien batted .223, 3 homers, 26 ribbies. We're going to play hit and run. There goes DeLeone. Essien grounds that ball towards second. Lopes backhands it. The only plays to first. Lopes robbed him of a base hit. Nice play by Davey Lopes. Miguel DeLeone is at second with 1 out. Top of the order, Mike L. Edwards steps to the plate. He is 0 for 1. Edwards has the duck out on the pond named Miguel DeLeone at second, looking to drive him in. John kicks and fires, 2-1 count. Edwards grounds to say. The Penguin throws to Garvey. And holding at second is DeLeone. So 2 outs. It's up to the former Red Sox, Mario Guerrero. Guerrero's 0 for 1. Chokes up on the bat a bit. DeLeone should score easily with his tremendous speed and extra couple of steps with 2 outs. John takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup, the pitch to Guerrero. 2-1 count. Guerrero sends a lazy fly ball out to right. Reggie Smith moves to his right, makes the catch, side retired. Oakland strands another. Top of the fourth, 2-0 Dodgers. Remember, 1 and done, 1978 playoff tournament. You win, you stay in, you lose, you snooze. Due up for the Dodgers, say Baker and Monday. As LMR says, Al, I'm so dyslexic, it gets ridiculous sometimes. I feel your pain. Back to the chat. Back to the ball game. Here's Ron Say, the Penguin. And the reason why he's called the Penguin, just look up Ron Say. Seriously, even if you're not a sports fan, go on YouTube, type in Ron Say running. And that's why they call him the Penguin. Say digs in right-hander's batter's box. Keogh kicks and fires to say 1-1 count. Outside, he goes the other way, he drives it. Racing back, the right fielder, making the catch just in front of the wall. For the Athletics is Joe Wallace. As Keogh breathes a sigh of relief. 1 out, no one on for Dusty Baker. Baker had an RBI, so he did get an RBI. They consider that a sac fly on the De Leon bad throw to the plate. Baker, right-handed pull hitter. Dodgers, Athletics, shift left in the infield and outfield. As if I was playing my 1960 Red Sox, I'd say, Bill Mambo Ket, everybody Mambo to the left. Here's the pitch to Baker. 2-1 count. Baker lashes that ball, left center field, on the run, De Leon, and he calls off Mitchell Page for out number 2. So, if not for that hiccup in the first inning, we might have a 0-0 ball game. But there was the hiccup. 2-0 Dodgers, 2 outs, top of the 4th, bases empty for Rick Monday. He is 0 for 1. Made a tremendous catch off Rico Carty, robbing him of a homer, and also the inning before off Mitchell Page. Monday, left-handed batter, pull hitter, everybody Mambo kept to the right. Hard shift right in the infield for the Athletics, shift right in the outfield. Keogh looks in at Essien. Essien wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Rick Monday. 0-1 count. Monday swings the lumber, lashes it down the right field line. Foul ball on the run and making the catch. Joe Wallace, side retired. Nice play by Joe. Bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Dodgers. 2 up. Really the only 2 batters who can really do some significant damage, in my opinion, for the Oakland A's. Page, Carty, and then Revering, the first baseman. Mitchell Page, fly deep to center. Monday robbed him. Left-handed pull hitter. Dodgers, though, straight away in the infield and outfield. Tommy John, he's ready to work. He deals to Page. 2-1 count. Page swings, drives that. Oh, he got under it. Lazy fly ball. Right center. Monday calls off Reggie Smith. 1 down. Sounded really good at first off the bat, but he got under it. So 1 out. Johnny B. Crazy says, I have to give you due respect. I could never match your sports knowledge. Well, I watched a lot of sports as a child. I pay attention to it now. I watch less. But certain sports, even though I like them, things go on. I don't like what they do. So I'll just pay attention to it and not give them my rating. So that's just me. I do like sports. I like YouTube. Found a lot of nice people on YouTube. I watch more YouTube now than television, as I think YouTube is more original and creative than people who actually get paid to do shows on TV. A lot of redundance. Here's Rico Carty, 1 out, no one on. Carty got robbed of a home run as he drove that ball to center field. Monday racing back, leaped up, made the catch. John kicks and fires to Carty. Carty swings at the first pitch. Nice play by the Penguin. At third, backhands it, fires to Steve Garvey. 2 down. So 2 outs, base is empty for the Oakland Athletics first baseman Dave Revering. He's 0 for 1. Left-handed spray hitter. He had 16 home runs. He has some pop in that old magic bat of his. Joe Ferguson goes through the signs. Tommy John nods his head. The wind-up, the pitch to Revering. 1-1 count. Revering swings, grounds it to Lopes. Lopes moves to his left, throws to first, side retired. Tommy John continues to throw a 1-hit shutout as we go to the top of the 5th. 2-0 Dodgers. Due up for the Dodgers to face Matt Keogh. Lacey Ferguson, the top of the order, Davey Lopes. Lee Lacey, 0 for 1 today. Right-handed normal hitter. Here's the pitch from Keogh. Lacey swings at the first pitch, drives that ball right center field, on the run, De Leon, and that's off the wall! And it will be a leadoff double, as De Leon could not get to it, and some boo birds here at the Coliseum in Oakland, and I can hear Milt booing from wherever he'll be watching from. So Lacey, tremendous speed at second, very good base runner, and Joe Ferguson comes to the plate But Ferguson is an awful bunter, so I don't think they'll try to sacrifice him over. He's 0 for 1. Excellent eye, though. No pitch around here. On deck, Davy Lopes. Keogh peeks over his shoulder towards Lacey. And he throws, but getting back easily is Lee Lacey. Again, Keogh peeks over his shoulder. Now he fires in towards Joe Ferguson. 3-0 count. And the walk bugaboo comes back to bite Keogh, as that's walk number 4. And that's the first one since the first inning. You can see a little concern on his face. Essien goes out to have a word with Keogh. Now back behind the plate, so no outs, 2 on. Lacey very fast at second. And then the antithesis at first, Joe Ferguson, who would not win a race against a dead tortoise. So here's Davy Lopes, 0 for 2. He might bunt. Even if he bunts, though, he's such a good bunter, we're not going to get the guy at third. We're going to play straightaway in normal. We're actually going to move to double play depth in the infield. Outfield straightaway in normal. Keogh kicks and fires to Lopes. Full count. Lopes lashes one down the left field line. Cutting it off is Mitchell Page, saving a run for the moment. Good job by Page getting over there, not letting it rattle around in the corner. So bases loaded, no outs. And here's Bill Russell. Athletics down 2-0. Russell's 0 for 1, right-handed spray hitter. Do we bring the infield in and a chance for a big inning if it gets by, or do we play at double play depth? Russell has a bad eye. We're going to play double play depth. Stay away from any big inning. Here's the pitch to Bill Russell. No place to put him. 0-1 count. Russell swings. He lashes that ball deep to right. On the run. Wallace going back. Makes the catch at the wall. Tagging up and scoring easily from third is Lee Lacey. And it's 3-0 as the Dodgers fans here at the Coliseum begin to cheer. Nice running catch by Joe Wallace. So 1 out, 2 on. 3-0 Dodgers now. The very dangerous Reggie Smith comes to play. He's 0 for 1. He's walked once. Again, Athletics go to double play depth. Outfield straightaway and normal. Keogh takes a breath. Arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Reggie Smith. 2-2 count. Smith, fly ball, left field. Page, under it, makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, 2 on, 3-0. Dodgers. Steve Garvey, the cleanup hitter, steps to plate. The first baseman, right-handed normal hitter. He has walked and had an out because he's 0 for 1. Essien pounds the mitt, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Mr. Clean, Steve Garvey. 1-2 count. Garvey out to right field on the run. Wallace moving to his left, calling off the center fielder. DeLeon makes the catch. Side retired, but the Dodgers tack on another. Again, Keogh has to breathe a sigh of relief even though he's down 3-0. Could have been worse. Bottom of the 5th, Tommy John bedazzling the Oakland A's batters. They only have 1 hit off Tommy John. Keogh's only given up 3 hits, but 3 runs. The walks have come back to kill him. They have all scored. Due up for the Athletics, Duncan, Wallace, and DeLeon. Back to the chat for a moment. Fanomatic is in the chat. How are you, my friend? Thank you for stopping by. Beatles Eternally's in the chat. How are you, Beatles? Moderator extraordinaire, musician extraordinaire, magician extraordinaire, soon to be knighted by the Queen. Hope all is well, Beatles. Any gigs last night? Good to see you, my friend. And thank you for sharing Living My Rhapsody. Greatly appreciate that. Back to the ball game here. Athletics of 78. God-awful team. They just don't... I think it's Mitchell Page knocked in... Let me just see. Mitchell Page knocked in 75 runs. Rico Cardi knocked in 80. Those are their top RBI guys. No one has anywhere near 100. I mean, 80's near 100, but... If there's someone not even to knock in 90 runs, not one player, they were a bad team. So here's Taylor Duncan, and he tripled his first time up. John deals to Duncan, 1-1 count, and Duncan sends that ball left center field, shallow. On the run, Baker makes the catch, 1 away. Joe Wallace, who's played a stellar right field defense in this game, he steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1, right-handed pull hitter. Dodgers infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Ferguson sets the target. Tommy John rocks and fires. 0-1 count. Wallace swings the lumber, and he drives that right center field. That's going to get down, grab some wall. Wallace digging for 2, and he will slide in safely well ahead of the throw as he gets his pantalones dirty. So Tommy John's giving up 2 hits, a triple and a double. And here comes Miguel De Leon. De Leon walked his first time out, battling back from an 0-2 count. 229. Chokes up on that bat. Here's the pitch. He's going to try a drag bunt, and he pops it up to Tommy John. 2 outs. Really? We couldn't even get the ball on the ground. 10 out of 10 bunter my buttocks. So he's having a god-awful day at the plate, in the field. 2 outs. Wallace, 4 out of 10 speed, will be off on contact. Here comes Jim Essien, the catcher, and he's 0 for 1. John kicks and fires to Essien, 2-2 count. Essien grounds hard to Lopes, who throws to Garvey, and once again, the A's strand a runner. As they play car wash, boom, 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 boom. At the car wash. Alrighty, top of the 6th. Due up for the Dodgers. Say, Baker and Monday to face Matt Keough. Keough's up to 76 pitches, 5 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, 1 K. The walks have killed him. Here's the Penguin, Ron Say. He is 1 for 2 with a ribby. Keough kicks and fires to the Penguin. 1-2 count. Say, swing and a miss. Strike 3. 94-mile fastball. Couldn't catch up to it. Keough brought the heat that time. That's Keough's second strikeout. Dusty Baker steps to the plate. Baker, right-handed pull hitter. Everybody Mambo Ket to the left. In the infield and outfield for the Athletics. Baker 0 for 1 with a sac fly ribby. Essien wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Baker. 2-2 count to Dusty. And Baker grounds to Guerrero. And Guerrero throws very wildly to first. And that's another error on the Athletics, as Reverend went high in the air to try to corral it. But it's a 2-base throwing error on Guerrero. And some more boo-birds here. Some more boo-birds here at the Coliseum. Back to the chat quickly. Beatles Eternally, one of my excellent friend of the channel. Remember, if you ever see Beatles in any chat, always say hello to our good friend Beatles Eternally, who provides so much to our lovely community. He says, life is good, Al. Life is good. Al is broadcasting baseball. Yes, Beatles does not like football. And we're going to get back to our Beatles Eternally All-Decade World Series tournament soon. I'll probably play a game of that when I come home from my sister's tonight. He said, no gigs, my friend. Getting close to leaving the Netherlands. I hate this country. I don't blame you. Not that I hate the Netherlands, but I want you to come home, Beatles. I want you to come home. Back to the US of A. It's hell being Irish in an orange country. How are my Broncos doing in this tournament? Oh, your Buccos. That's going to be coming up soon. And we'll show you the... they haven't played yet. We also have coming up, Beatles. If you remember, I did my 1966 Action PC Red Sox replay, which we finished at 500, which was 9 games better than they actually did. Again, I mixed and matched. I used the actual rosters, but my own lineups and pitching rotation. And we have to play out the Pittsburgh... I think it's Baltimore and Pittsburgh made it to the World Series in my replay. So we got to play that out. So, alrighty, here's Rick Monday, followed by Lacey and Ferguson. Monday played very good defense in center. He's 0 for 2. Left-handed pull hitter. Everybody Mambo Ket to the right. And we're going to go hard shift right in the infield. Shift right in the outfield. Keough is ready to work. Here's the pitch to Monday. 0-2 count. Monday lashes one past the dive of Reverend down the right field line. He's digging. No, wisely. And scoring. I missed something here, didn't I? Another run scores. Oh, yes, the double. I forgot about the double. I did. Alrighty, 4-0 Dodgers. As the Athletics starting to poop the bed now. And we're going to get some bullpen action up. There's no tomorrow. So we're going to go. Not that they have really good pitchers. Bob Lacey, he's a lefty. That's useless. We're going to go to our closer. Get him warmed up. There's no tomorrow. You lose, you're out. So Sosa begins to warm. Mound visit. As Essien and the pitching coach go out to the mound. 4-0 Dodgers. He says he feels good. All right, we'll let you stay in a little bit as Sosa continues to warm here in the top of the 6th. No tomorrow. Dodgers looking to advance. The better team got the weird draw as they had the away game. Monday's at first, 1 out. Lee Lacey at the plate. The designated hitter 1 for 2. Right-handed normal hitter. A's move to double play depth. Here's the pitch to Lacey from Keogh. Full count and ground ball. Keogh. Guerrero. Reverend. Oh, he beat it out. They can't turn 2, and the Dodgers fans applaud that. There's a good mix here in the crowd. 2 outs. Lacey at first. Very good base runner. 4-0 Dodgers. Number 9 batter, the catcher Joe Ferguson, steps to the plate. He is 0 for 1. He's walked. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. 1-0 count. There goes Lacey. Essien throws down, and he slides in safe as Keogh paid no attention to him. Sosa's ready. Sosa is ready. This will be Keogh's last batter. 97 pitches. He's beginning to start. You see this little triangle as it goes this way. He's starting to get tired. 1-1 count. Once again into the breach goes Matt Keogh. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. 1-2. Off-speed pitch. He strikes him out with a nasty curve. Dropped right off the table. Side retired. The Dodgers do get one more, though they strand a batter. Bottom of the 6th. 4-0 Dodgers. We're going to sit Sosa. Actually, we're just going to bring Sosa in the game. Because we're playing with a DH, so we don't have to worry about that. Sosa will come in. Can't give up any more runs. One and done playoff tournament. Due up for the Athletics. Top of the order. Edwards, Guerrero, and Page to face Tommy John. Tommy John's gone 5 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 K. Edwards is 0 for 2. Johns kicks and fires to Edwards. 1-0 count. Edwards swings the lumber. Shallow right center. On the run. Monday makes the catch. 1 away. Mario Guerrero steps to the plate. 0 for 2. 5 out of 10 bunter. We've not had success with that. We're down 4-0. There'll be no bunting. John nods his head. Here's the pitch to Guerrero. 1-2 count. Guerrero! Line shot! Past the leap and lunge dive of Bill Russell. And that's a 3rd hit for the Athletics. And now this is where the Athletics have to do damage. With 1 out, Guerrero's at first. Slow base runner. Garvey holding him on. You have Mitchell Page and Rico Carty. They have to do damage. And here comes the speckled one. The man with the glasses. Mitchell Page. Page has hit the ball pretty well, but nothing to show for it. John peeks to first. Now here's the pitch to Page. 0-1 count. Page sends that ball left center field. On the run is Baker, and he makes the catch. Quickly retreating back to first is Guerrero. So 2 outs. Guerrero will be off on contact, and Lord knows he needs those extra steps. Only 2 out of 10 speed. Here's Rico Carty, robbed of a home run by Rick Monday. He awaits the Tommy John offering. Pitch homeward bound. 2-0 count. Carty jammed. Pops it up. And Garvey makes the catch on the infield grass near the pitcher's mound. Side retired. We go. Top of the 7th. Now in the ballgame, the closer for the Athletics, Elias Sosa. 8 wins, 2 losses, 14 saves, 2.64 earned run average, striking out 61, walking 44. As Beatles Eternally being so kind to me in the chat says, Al's the best damn broadcaster around. He should audition to be play-by-play voice of Out of the Park Baseball. Beatles, did you see when I did the 48 World Series and it freaked out? Remember when we did strategy baseball? And we had that weird thing happen with all the gazillion triples and the game crashed? Same thing happened with the 48 World Series here on Out of the Park 19. And I tweeted them, right? I said, hey, there's something wrong. There's like 50 walks combined for both teams, and it was horrible. And then someone, I can't remember the person's name. It's German sounding. I'd have to go back. I apologize. I'm horrible with names. But he sent a message on the game, said, yeah, the same thing happened to me. And so I tweeted them, and they fixed it. They didn't believe him. So he sent my video to them. It was hilarious. Then they're like, yeah, I guess there is an issue. Yeah, when you have over 50 walks combined for both teams in one game, there's an issue. And I love Out of the Ballpark 19, but it was cool they fixed it. Klaus, that was his name, Klaus, the person who sent me the message on my video. Anyway, so Sosa's in. He will face top of the order Lopes, Russell, and Reggie Smith. Davey Lopes 1 for 3. Sosa kicks and fires to Lopes, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss! Sosa sends him down back to the pine. 1 out. Bill Russell steps to the plate. Not Bill Russell, who played for the Boston Celtics. Bill Russell, the shortstop for the Dodgers. Russell's 0 for 1 with a ribby. Right-handed spray hitter. Sosa works quickly to Russell. 0-1 count. Russell swings a lumber. Sends a blooper down the left field line. That's going to drop. Is he going to dig for 2? No! Wide turn. Will not challenge Mitchell Page, who has an 8 out of 10 arm. So a 1-out single for Bill Russell. A fairly good base runner at first. Reverend holding him on. Here comes a dangerous Reggie Smith, 0 for 2. 4-0. 1 out, 1 out. Smith, switch hitter, still batting lefty, as Sosa's a right-handed tosser. Essien sets the target. Here's the pitch to Reggie Smith. He swings at the... Oh, there goes the runner, the throw down, and they nailed Russell. Good throw by Essien, 2 outs. And finally, the A's fans have something to cheer about as they're down 4, top of the 7th. Reggie Smith now, base is empty, 1 ball, no strikes. Sosa the windup, the pitch to Smith. And Smith pops it foul. Essien gives chase, throws his mask off, and he makes the catch, banging in to the back wall. We go to the bottom of the 7th as they play Take Me Out to the Ball game at the Oakland Coliseum. 4-0 Dodgers due up for the Athletics in their last-ditch efforts. 7th, 8th, and 9th, trailing by 4. Reverend, Duncan, and Wallace. Root, root, root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Charge! So Dave Reverend's at the plate. Reverend 0 for 2. Reverend in blue jeans. Here's the pitch from Tommy John. 1-1 count. Reverend swings, goes the other way. Satan has it, throws to Garvey. 1 down. The Penguin has been stellar, as none shall pass at third. Here's Taylor Duncan. And when I think of that, Duncan, I think of, no one's going to remember this, maybe Beatles. Maybe Beatles. The yo-yos. You know, Duncan yo-yos? I don't know why I think of that, but that's what I think of when I say his name. He has 1 for 2 with a triple. John rocks and fires to Duncan. Duncan lashes that ball deep short. Russell backhands it, fires to Garvey. 2 down, so no walking the dog for Taylor Duncan. Base is empty for Joe Wallace. Wallace is 1 for 2. He doubled. Joe Ferguson goes through the signs. Tommy John nods his head. Here's the pitch to Joe Wallace. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's only the 2nd strikeout for Tommy John, who went through Tommy John surgery, named after Tommy John, as they took a tendon, I want to say from his leg, and they put it into his elbow. Thus, Tommy John surgery. Very common occurrence now, but in the day that was quite ahead of its time. Top of the 8th, Sosa back out on the hill. He's thrown 9 pitches, trying to keep it a 4-run deficit. Dodgers looking to close out this game with 6 more outs against the Athletics and advance to the second round. Steve Garvey is 0 for 2. Right-handed normal hitter. Sosa, the wind-up to pitch to Garvey, 2-2 count. And Garvey grounds to Guerrero at short, and he'll make the throw this time. 1 away. The Penguin Ron Cey steps to plate 1 for 3 with a ribby. Right-handed normal hitter. Essien pounds the mitt, sets the target. Here's the pitch to the Penguin. Cey swings at the first pitch, and he sends that into left field for a 1-out single. That's only the Dodgers' 6th hit of the game. The walks have killed them. Keogh, I believe, walked 4 or 5 guys. We'll get the stats when the game's over. So Cey, very slow at first. Reverend holding him on. Here's Dusty Baker, the left fielder for the Dodgers. 0 for 1, a sac fly ribby. 0 for 2, excuse me. Right-handed pull hitter. And when someone's a right-handed pull hitter, you shift left if you want to. You don't have to, but we're going to mambo ket to the left in the infield and outfield. Sosa looks to first, now looks in at the plate, picks up the sign from Essien. Here's the pitch to Baker. 0-2 count. Baker in the hole. Baker, lazy fly ball, left center field. Mitchell Page running catch, 2 away. Retreating back to first is the Penguin Ron Cey. 2 outs. Cey will be off on contact for Rick Monday. Monday, left-handed pull hitter. Hard shift right in the infield for the Athletics, trailing by 4. They can't give up any more runs. The outfield will shift right. Cey will be off on contact. Here's the pitch to Monday. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with the curve. Sosa doing his J-O-B. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 4-0 Dodgers. Due up the bottom of the order. DeLeon, Essien, and Edwards, the top of the order. DeLeon, god-awful today. Throwing error. Failed bunt attempts. He has been bad. 0 for 1. He has walked once, but that doesn't make up for the other stuff. Here's the pitch to DeLeon. 0-2 count. And he grounds to Russell. And bang, bang, play at first. He almost beats it out. Good stretch by Garvey. 1 down, though. Jim Essien comes to the plate. Essien's 0 for 2. We really don't have much of a bench. I mean, I'll take a look. Jeff Newman. Essien batted .223. Jeff Newman batted .239. I mean, gross. I mean, I guess we could go to Glenn Burke, .235. I'm going to let Essien hit. He's due for a hit. 1 out, no one on. John kicks and fires to Jim Essien. 2-0 count. Essien bloops one. Shallow left, coming in is Baker. He makes the basket catch. 2 away. Base is empty. Top of the order, Mike Edwards. He's 0 for 3. As Phanomatic says, A's running out of outs. You are correct, Phanomatic. So here's Mike Edwards. I've tried to bunt a couple of times to try to cross these guys up to get a runner on. And you know what? 3rd time's going to be a charm. Drag bunt. Here's the pitch. And, of course, Edwards misses the bunt because they're the Oakland Athletics of 1978. Counts no balls, 2 strikes. The bunt's taken off. Edwards in the hole. John looking for his 3rd strikeout. He kicks and deals. Edwards swings. Grounds to the Penguins. Save throws to Garvey. Side retired. The Athletics are down to their final 3 outs. Sosa back out on the hill. 23 pitches. We're going to get someone up in the pen just in case. Dodgers only have 429. Lankford 343. 426. Worth. Lankford's going to get up in the pen a starter. In case by miracle of God we tie the game up. Alright, Lee Lacy steps to the right-hander batter's box. Designated hitter 1 for 3. Normal hitter. Infield, outfield, straight away and normal for the Athletics. Sosa kicks and fires to Lacy. 1-0 count. Lacy swings, bloops it, and that drops in. Down the line, Mitchell Page Gets to it quickly, holding Lacey to a single. Lacey now 2 for 4. Joe Ferguson comes to plate. The catcher's 0 for 2. Lacey, tremendous base runner at first. They throw over. Lacey was leaning. They almost got him. Pitch out. Lacey stays put. Pitch out again. Oh, Lacey stays put. We're in the hole, 2-0. Double play depth in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. We'll pitch out of the hold position. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. And he walks him. So he got behind the count with the pitch outs, come back to haunt us. Sosa's first walk in 2 innings. He struck out 2. Langford continues to warm. And here's the top of the order. Davey Lopes, no outs, 2 on. 4-0 Dodgers. Double play depth in the infield for the Athletics. Sosa looks behind him. Now to first. Picks up the sign at the plate for Messi. And here's the pitch to Lopes. 3-1 count. Lopes grounds hard past the second baseman into right field. Wallace with the throw to the plate. Not in time. And scoring from second base is Lacey on the RBI single by Davey Lopes. And it's now 5-0 as Sosa's running out of steam. Here's the mound visit with the pitching coach. Fatigue is beginning to set in. And Langford will come in the game. So Sosa gives up a run. He's responsible for the 2 runners on. Ferguson at second, Lopes at first. Langford, starter, but there's no tomorrow. In 1978, 7 wins, 13 losses, no saves, with a 3.43 earned run average, striking out 92, walking 56. He'll face Bill Russell, spray hitter, right-handed batter. No outs. A's go to double play depth. 5-0 Dodgers. Outfield straightaway and normal. Langford kicks and fires to Bill Russell. Russell swings at the first pitch. He bunts it. And the only play is the first. And Langford 1 away. So good throw by Langford. As I panicked for a moment, I thought he was going to throw it away. 5-0 second and third. Infield moves in for the Athletics. Reggie Smith, left-handed batting, normal hitter. Infield in. 1 out, 2 on. Langford deals to Smith. Smith swings at the first. Oh, it's a wild pitch. Another run scores. And this is the Oakland Athletics of 1978 that I remembered reading about in the newspapers as a kid and seeing them on This Week in Baseball. Not good. 6-0 Dodgers. Lopes moves up to third. Infield still in. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Reggie Smith. 2-1. And Smith sends that ball deep right center field and gone. So Reggie Smith hits a 2-run blast, and it's now 8-0. And the Dodgers fans here are drowning out the Athletics fans as this has got ugly in the top of the 9th. 8-0. And Ted Martinez comes in to pinch hit. And we're just going to plant one in the back of Ted Martinez. Old school baseball here, folks. And can we hit the runner? Batter. Where is it? Oh, God, I don't know where it is on the modern view. Pitch. And doorbell delay. I shall be right back. I am back from doorbell delay, and Phanomatic says A's are at the door. They want a do-over. As he says, this is painful. LOL. So I'm gonna be a jerk and hit Martinez. But I can't. I don't know where it is on the modern view. Okay, intentional. Oh, right there. Duh. Hit batter. Oh, Ted Martinez, we knew you well. Bam! Right in the back. All right. 1 out, 1 on. Sets up the double play for Jerry Grody. Grody? I should have get Martinez. Actually, that was pretty stupid of me. Martinez is a very good base runner. Reverend's playing behind him. Why, I don't know, but it's 8-0. Here's the pitch of Grody. Grody batted .271, coming to an end of his career. .271, 9 ribbies, 4 out of 10 contact, 2 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. Here's the pitch of Grody. There goes the runner. Oh, we got him! Nice throw by Essien. So by hitting him in the back, we slowed him down. 2 outs. The count is 0-1 on Grody. Right-handed spray hitter. Langford kicks and fires. Grody swings, and he lashes one over the leap of the second baseman. And that's a single. Valiant effort by Edwards. So Jerry Grody, how old was Jerry Grody in 78? 35 years old. And here's Billy North coming in to pinch hit, as it's a laugher now. Billy North, the former Oakland Athletic. Switch hitter batting lefty off Langford. Grody, again, one of those guys who wouldn't win a race at first with a dead tortoise. Here's the pitch to Billy North, 3-0 count, and it's all coming apart for the A's now. 8-0, 2 outs in the top of the 9th. And another pinch hitter, Vic Davalillo, as they're clearing the benches like a Little League game. Left-handed normal hitter. He batted .312 in 77 at-bats, 1 homer, 11 ribbies, 4 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. Langford deals to Davalillo, 2-0 count, and making the running catch coming in on the sinking line drive is Wallace, and mercifully, the top of the 9th is over, as somewhere in the YouTube community world, out in the internet space, Milt is crying, as he is a huge Oakland Athletics fan. And Tommy John looking for the complete game 3-hit shutout will face Guerrero, Page, and Cardi. Here's the pitch to Mario Guerrero, 1 for 3, 2-2 count, and Guerrero strikes out as we're going to go flying through this inning. And here's Mitchell Page. I like Mitchell Page. I really did. He was an exciting player for a really stinky team. Page 0 for 3. John to Page, 0-2. Page pops up. He's jammed. Say calls off Russell, and the third baseman makes the catch. 2 outs. Oakland Athletics down to their last playoff tournament out. And it's up to Rico Cardi, who was robbed of a home run by the then center fielder, Rick Monday. In the outfield now, Billy North's in center, Davalillo's in left. And everything else. Oh, Pedro Guerrero's at first for Garvey. Not that it matters. Here's the pitch to Cardi. 0-1. Cardi grounds. Diving stop for Russell. Ball game over. And the Dodgers rush the field. And they party like it's 1999 as the A's fans who are still here and highly liquored up boo the Dodgers for celebrating. 8-0 Dodgers. They advance. As Phanomatic says, they sent someone to the door so they could hack the game for amazing 9th inning comeback. Beatles says, LOL, too funny. So the Dodgers crush the A's. I was never in this game. They never looked back after those 2 runs, but that's okay. Player of the game. I have to get ready to start going to my sister's, so we're going through. Tommy John, as he went 9 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Keogh takes the loss for the Athletics. 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 4 walks, 3 Ks. Sosa, 2 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Langford, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 walk, no Ks. Player of the game, Tommy John. Davey Lopes for the Dodgers, 2 for 5, a run scored and a ribby. Bill Russell, 1 for 2, a run scored, a ribby, and he walked. Lopes also struck out once. Reggie Smith, 1 for 2, 2 runs scored. He had a 2-run homer. A walk and a strikeout. Steve Garvey, Mr. Clean, 0 for 3 with a walk. Martinez got hit by a pitch. Guerrero came in to play first. Ron Say, the Penguin, 2 for 4 with a ribby, and he struck out once. Jerry Grody, the pinch hitter, 1 for 1. And wow, I missed that. Jerry Grody stayed in to play third. Dusty Baker, 0 for 3, a run scored and a ribby on a sac fly. North, pinch hitter, he walked, stayed in to play center. Rick Monday, 1 for 4, played really good defense, robbing some extra bases from Mitchell Page and Rico Cardi, and he had a ribby, and he struck out once. Davalillo, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1, went into left field. And Lacey, as a designated hitter, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. And Ferguson, the catcher, 0 for 2, a run scored, 2 walks, and a K. In total, the Dodgers in total domination, 33 at-bats, 8 runs, 10 hits, 7 ribbies, 6 walks, 5 Ks. For the Oakland Athletics, they had 3 hits. Everyone else was 0 for. So Mario Guerrero, 1 for 4. Taylor Duncan, 1 for 3 with a triple. Joe Wallace, 1 for 3 with a double. Guerrero struck out once. Wallace struck out twice. There's your 3 strikeouts. And the Dodgers win in crushing fashion, 8-0. And we're glad that's over with. Never to play the Oakland Athletics of 78 ever again. That'd be something to try to play a season review with them. Oof, that'd be horrible. And we got some achievements for losing. That's awesome. Rub it in my face a little more. All right, so let's save the game. We're going to go to the playoff tree, and we'll tell Beatles, everyone loves brackets. We all love brackets. Brackets are fun. And we'll give you our upcoming game next. So the Dodgers advance by crushing the A's. They don't necessarily, I think there's reseeding. So they're not necessarily playing the Yankees as I originally thought. I believe there's reseeding. Otherwise, they would have moved up already. I think. I could be totally wrong. I probably am. So Beatles, Pittsburgh will be playing Houston. And I think Pittsburgh had the better team. So I'll be playing against, I believe I'll be managing Houston. We'll do that game next. Pittsburgh and Houston. And let's just take a look at the pitching matchups. Again, subject to change when I go through the lineups. I set the lineups for both teams because the computer will have some really weird lineups sometimes. So Pittsburgh, where is that? J.R. Richard for Houston, 18-11. He's definitely going to start for Houston. 3.11. And Bert Blyleven for Pittsburgh, 14-10. And let's just take a look at Pittsburgh, if you're still there, Beatles, and their pitching staff. Well, he was their best pitcher, so he will start. 3.30 earned run average. Cito Gaston, Dave Parker. This is a year before they would come back and win the World Series against the Orioles. They were down 3-1, would win the next 3 games. The We Are Family team. So that's our next matchup for our good friend Beatles Eternally. When we'll try to play that when I come back from my sisters. It will be back to playoff coverage. In the playoff tree. So Dodgers win 8-0. Was it 8-0, 10, whatever it was, 8-0. It was awful. And the next game is going to be Houston and the Pirates, and I believe I'll be playing as Houston. I think the Pirates had a much better record, and I always play as the lower seeds. So, anyway, thank you very much to Beatles Eternally. Clinton Parks jumps in the chat. How are you, my friend? Thank you for stopping by. Check out that wonderful channel, Clinton Parks Retro Baseball. Thank you to Fanomatic. Living My Rhapsody. Thank you very much, LMR. And her and Johnny Be Crazy, they're doing a stream at 5:30 Central Time. Thank you to Johnny Be Crazy. So check them out. And I think I got the time right as I scroll up. And I think we got everybody. Oh, thank you to Tribes Fan. Check him out. Max Cornelius, another wonderful channel. Check them all out. All good friends of the channel. Remember, I always try to be cordial to everybody.
Sometimes we're not, all of us, and you never know when you say hi to someone that can make their day. So thank you very much, everyone. As Clinton Parks is doing well, Al just missed, did morning coffee with Honey Bunny. Excellent, excellent. Better that you're doing well. You didn't miss much. It was an ugly game. Dodgers won 8-0. We never have to play Oakland of 1978 ever again. They're a bad team. As I stated, as I remember watching as a kid on This Week in Baseball and reading in the sports section when you just would go through the box scores and stuff. So, thank you for watching. Till next time, health and happiness. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. And as always, God bless and peace.